Yo everyone, I hope that you're all great and happy and etc. Today I'm going to be doing a review on one of the newest foundations that I bought. I showed you guys in my Canada trip haul. When I went to Sephora, I picked up this foundation. It's the Becca Ever Matte Shine Proof Foundation. And my lovely cousin Iram bought this for me. And the shade that I'm in is in Olive. And yeah, so I've been using this for about a week. And before I get into the review properly, let me just start off by saying this is one of the best foundations I have ever used. It's amazing, it's awesome. So obviously this review is going to be nothing but positive. If you already heard enough, you can stop watching now. If you want to find out why, carry on. First thing I will say is that I got colour matched in Sephora. They had one of them weird clicky things that you get in Boots over here for number 7 or something, makeup brand. And what they do is, if you've got no makeup on, which I didn't have that day, they have this little machine and then they put it on your forehead, on your cheek, and like on your jaw or somewhere to match the best kind of colours that they have in store to the products they have. Now, me being cheeky me and knowing a lot of the colours I already am, went for it anyway. I was like, yeah, go on, colour match me then. Yeah, I'm looking for a new foundation. I'm not sure which one. And at this point, I was just playing around because I was in Sephora and I was just having a laugh. Anyway, so she did the colour matching, showed me on the screen all of my shades, and I'd say like 3 of them were correct, the rest were all wrong. I even said to her, in Laura Mercier, I'm honey beige in this one, so why is that saying something else? And in NARS, I'm shade Barcelona, why is that saying Syracuse or whatever it is, which I remember trying years ago and it made me look orange. So take those things in Sephora with a pinch of salt, get them to try them out on your skin anyway, test them. The one that the lady suggested was this foundation to me. She said, what are you looking for? And I said, I'm not really sure. I'm kind of like a medium coverage kind of gal with like a buildable, and that's the sort of thing. And why don't you just let me see what you've got? And she said, well, I really recommend this foundation because it's really good. And they matched me to the darker shade of this, the one darker than this. I remember her putting it on my face and I was like, yo, I look like darker, this is not right. So we went to the stand, and she showed me the lighter one up, which is Olive, and put it on my skin. I went outside Sephora into the natural light, had a look, thought it looks a tiny bit pale because my tan is still fading, but it's not enough that it will kind of ruin the way that I look in pictures. And I mean, at the moment I am wearing this foundation now, but you need to remember I've got bright white LED lights on me, so it will reflect. So it's a very good match, I would say, and the lighter I get, the more it will kind of match even more perfectly, I suppose. But this foundation, firstly, is 40ml, which is not usual when it comes to foundations. You normally always get a standard 30ml, so that's something to bear in mind. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly read to you what they state this foundation is meant to be like. Okay, so it says a liquid matte foundation with medium coverage designed for oily and combination skin. Microfine powder particles in the formula help control shine while minimizing fine lines and creating an exceptionally smooth matte soft focus effect. Matte without oil, alcohol or fragrances, and it's available in 19 shades. So it's pretty straightforward. Unlike a lot of other brands, they haven't written loads and loads. Liquid matte foundation. Yes, it's very gel-ish kind of like to me. Firstly, it comes in just a standard plastic tube, nothing special, and it comes out like that. So you can see it's kind of thick. It is starting to slip down my hand. So I wouldn't call it liquid in that respect. I'd say it's more of like a gelish kind of liquid. And then it blends out like this. And the beauty about this is it blends out beautifully. It blends out so lovely and it dries down so well. It doesn't dry down extremely fast, so you are able to blend it as much as you want. And yes, it is buildable. And so you can see it blends out really nicely. You can see there's my beauty spot in terms of medium coverage. It is medium to buildable, and is that what they said? Yeah, medium coverage, designed for oily combination skin, control shine. Yes, oh my god, all the matte foundations I've tried in my life, none of them have done as good as this one. This one is going to be my holy grail matte foundation. When it stays matte, it means matte all day long. And the thing that I love about this is, unlike other matte foundations, sheer matte, it doesn't make you look matte fake, because in real life, nobody has matte skin. You're more likely to have a natural kind of glowy sort of skin because of the natural oils that we all have in our face. There is no such person on this planet that has got matte skin. It just does not exist. So it can be difficult for brands to try and get that matte look without you looking fake, looking like a cast across your face, having no dimension to your face. And this foundation has nailed that. This is so good. I mean, you can see, guys, I'm wearing it right now. I've got a highlighter on my cheek, so just ignore that. But you can see that it looks matte, right? There's no glowiness to it. There's no shininess to it. And I love the fact that I've been wearing this all week, even though it's been getting colder in London. In my office building, my boss has ramped up the heating, and I'm on the top floor, so heat rises, so I'm sitting there baking, and I can feel my face getting hot and hot and hot. I go into the loo after a little while, check my face, matte, flawless. It just looks amazing. And sometimes with other matte foundations, you can start to shine after a few hours. Not with this. The other day, I didn't have to blot it at all. The only time I had to blot it, I think, was when I got to like hour 13 or 14. And then maybe I was starting to shine a little bit. And it doesn't tend to move around on my face. It doesn't oxidize my face. It doesn't break me out. It blends nice and easily. It does give that nice soft focus sort of effect. It photographs beautifully, and I am really, really happy that I got this. This is definitely one for those of you out there that have had so much trouble trying to find a really good matte foundation. Forget about using even your mattifying primers and everything. I bet some of you guys have used them and just kind of given up. Use this one. This one is amazing for people with oily skin, combination skin as well. I've got normal to combination skin, so I get oilier on my T-zone area, but that happens after about 6-7 hours. It doesn't happen immediately. With this one, I have this makeup look on. It's 7 o'clock in the evening. I put it on about 2-3 hours ago now. For the rest of the evening, my makeup will stay flawless. It holds on to my blusher and everything. It doesn't muck things up. It feels matte. It doesn't have that tacky kind of feel. Even once I've applied it to my skin, look at that, it's dried down. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it has dried down. It's not sticky, nothing. The shine has now gone because it's dried down. And it's just, that's it. It's gone matte. It's perfect. And I love the fact that there's no stickiness to it, because some matte foundations do still have that sticky kind of feel, and then you can still feel it on your face. It feels like I can rub my hand across my face, which I'm so not going to do, but it feels like I can rub my hand across my face and nothing will move, nothing will happen. It'll stay. It controls the sweat on your skin, and it's just absolutely amazing. It is medium to buildable, and it is very light feeling. It's thick when you take it out of, when you squeeze it out of this, but it's not thick in that it's difficult to apply. It is a liquidy jelly kind of texture to it. It's got 19 shades, so there must be something for everybody, and that's it really. It's an awesome foundation. It is on the higher price end range, so that is something to bear in mind. And what else did I forget to say? It doesn't settle into any fine lines. It doesn't settle into my pores. It gives a really nice and natural yet flawless kind of finish, which is what everybody wants. And for a matte foundation, surprisingly enough, it doesn't dry out your skin if you don't have oily skin. So if you are somebody like me who's on the normal to combination end, or even if you are on the dry end, you can still use this foundation without having to worry that it's going to look too cakey or anything like that. It doesn't. It's just lovely and natural. So I'm going to have to give this foundation a 10 out of 10. It's not often that I do that with things that I review, but you guys know I'm very honest with how I present products. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I've been wearing this every day for the past 6 days. Today's the 6th day, and I am loving it. I will post below where you can buy this in the UK. I got this in Canada in Sephora. Becca Cosmetics itself is an amazing brand, especially like their what is it called, their shimmering skin perfectors, which I'm thinking of doing a review on. I've got 4 or 5 of the shimmering skin perfector pressed, and yeah, so I was thinking about doing a review on those. Let me know if you'd like to. I hope that you're all okay. I hope you're all great. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. I hope that you're having a lovely day. If you'd like to know what I'm wearing on my makeup, I will post a link to my Instagram picture below where I've listed everything out. Pancakes and Milkshakes, I got it from Uniqlo, and I will again post that below. Other than that, if you've got any more questions about this foundation, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.